Mercado's our service aide, Fran Blisco, our writer. Justin Schrager is at the editor's desk. I'm Kevin Rincon.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM, New York.
Good afternoon. 78 degrees. We've got sunny skies in Manhattan at 1 o'clock. I'm Lynda Lopez, and here's what's happening. Some news about our colleagues at WCBS News Radio 880. WCBS will cease operations at the end of this month and no longer be a news radio station. Police have now arrested a second suspect in the rape of a woman near the Coney Island boardwalk last night. Mayor Adams has just named a new FDNY commissioner. Robert Tucker will be replacing outgoing commissioner Laura Kavanaugh. New Jersey Congressman Bill Pascrell is back in the hospital just days after being discharged. And they say never to yuck anyone's yum, but you might be tempted to after you hear about this one food offering at a ballpark out west. 1010 Wins AccuWeather. We've got sunny skies. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds, but mostly sun. Pleasant, low humidity. We get to a high near 80 degrees in the city. Wins News Time 101. Let's get our check of traffic and transit on the ones. Over to Greg Rice.
Now, we are all bunched up in Brooklyn. We've got roving repair crews on the eastbound BQE. Right now, they're near McGinnis Boulevard before the Kosciuszko Bridge. They've got the two right lanes out, and that's why the eastbound BQE is pretty much one mess from the Prospect past the Brooklyn Bridge, but then where you usually get a little breathing room, it's all sorts of slow right on up to McGinnis Boulevard with this roving construction work. Long Island Expressway loaded either way through Queens Boulevard with what's become normal left lane construction work. And here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Citybound George, because of repair work, the lower level, you got about an extra 20 minutes worth of traffic. Inbound upper level, it's about an extra half hour. Southbound Henry Hudson, northbound West Side, best of it out. Lincoln behaves, so does the outbound Holland. Inbound Holland, extra 10 from the Skyway, better off the Newark Bay RFK Bridge, Manhattan leg, Manhattan bound. They're getting rid of a crash, just not quick enough. Traffic is still crawling. And traffic is sponsored by Highland Electric Fleets. Highland Electric Fleets makes electric vehicles more accessible and affordable for all communities. Highland helps schools and municipalities plan, fund, install, purchase, and operate vehicles in a way that works for your budget. Learn more at highlandfleets.com. I'm Greg Rice, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
It's a sad day for us in the radio business here in New York. We've received news that WCBS News Radio 880 will cease operations and no longer be a news radio format here in the city.
1010 Wins and WCBS 880 AM have long stood side by side, delivering news to New York City and the metropolitan area for nearly 60 years. That landscape will now change as 880 will no longer keep its all-news format. Audacy, the parent company, has worked out an agreement with GKB Broadcasting, which will air ESPN radio on the AM frequency. The change takes effect August 26th. Mets games will continue there exclusively and also on the Audacy app. To commemorate its dedication to news, 880 will bring you its greatest moments in a special broadcast August 22nd as we honor our outstanding radio colleagues then and now. Juliet Papa, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Wins News Time 103.